right, so here she is, the former UFC strawweight champion, Rose Namajunas. I mean, can you give us a Thug Rose, please?
Thug Rose! Thug Rose! John, this was one of the most intense and fun moments that I've ever had as a commentator because the shock and awe was just so crazy. Madison Square Garden, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, a knockout in the first round. It was so fun, and all I could get out was Thug Rose. But I think you liked it, John.
I absolutely loved it, and Rose certainly liked that result, but I think a lot of people point to that second Joanna Jędrzejczyk fight as the real coming out party for Namajunas, the fact that she was able to largely outstrike Joanna over 25 hard minutes.
It was truly impressive.
And there she is, folks, Rose Namajunas, ready to make another major statement here tonight. All right, so the next time Erin Blanchfield gets finished in an MMA setting will be the first time. She has not lost a lot. She's never lost in the UFC, and the only time she has tasted defeat was actually in just her fourth pro fight by split decision to Tracy Cortez under the Invicta FC banner. Stands to reason in a kickboxing match tonight, she could still win it, but a lot of people feel the wisdom, the path of least resistance is to take this fight to the floor and try to get her grappling going, suffocating on the ground. Most expect we're going to see an early takedown attempt out of the budding flyweight contender, Erin Blanchfield, here tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Erin
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, Thug Rose Namajunas ready to go here, round one. Trevor Whitman firmly in her corner, and might be a little bit of a feeling out process here tonight. She's not afraid to see what's coming back before registering her attack. Rose Namajunas in another big one tonight. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Nice jab by Erin Blanchfield.
Leg gets to the target. Nasty high kick lands.
Oh, man, another massive kick lands. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Namajunas gets caught by that straight punch there. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon. Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, she defended the takedown beautifully and scrambles back to her feet. Straight right is there.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Oh, that's going to leave a sideways.
That was a big check.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. 2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here.
Big head kick.
You hit her first now.
She landed a beautiful punch here.
Oh, how good is that jab by Rose Namajunas? Wild attempt with the right hand there.
Oh, nice takedown defense. And now some separation between the two athletes. Look at that switch speed. Beautiful switch speed.
Another nice knee there. 2 minutes. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Rose Namajunas. Just out of range with that left hook. Namajunas gets hit with a kick. Nice combination on the feet and now works it to a takedown.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Stay focused. Let's get this fight.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, she got that locked in.
She has so many tricks in this position.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Under a minute now to go, round 1. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by Erin Blanchfield. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Oh, she got flat to her back. This is not good. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Round 2 is next.
Up that round. You gotta move forward and get it back now. Keep your hands high, protect your head, keep your chin down, and fire away. You gotta change it up a little.
All right, DC, take us through the replay. Storyline in that round, certainly her kicking game.
She knew that her opponent had more of a boxing stance, so the kicks would be available. She took full advantage of that over the course of that first round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, so here we go with our next round. Will the narrative be the same? In the previous round, it was all about her kicks, the power, the accuracy, really a sight to behold.
I don't know why it would change. I don't think that her opponent has received the advice that she needs to make the necessary adjustments. She will go out there and start doing the same exact thing, which will in turn put her right back on the receiving end of those nasty kicks.
All right, so you know the book on her outstanding submissions, very good with her takedown attempts. We haven't even seen one, though, yet tonight.
She better pivot and go in the opposite direction. Otherwise, she's going to find herself on the wrong end of these strikes. She has to make sure she gets this fight to the floor.
Erin Blanchfield's in half guard. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passing. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off. She's stepping over the mount here.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have out, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Blanchfield. Ooh, she's got it tight.
She's trying to finish the armbar. She's got to be patient, though. If she rushes, she will lose this position.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, she got out.
Oh, my goodness. What a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Well, her grappling has been very strong thus far, and when she's putting it all together like this, takedowns, ground control, I'm not sure there's a woman in this division that can hang.
Not many people can hang with what she's trying to do. She's so good at controlling when she gets these takedowns, and that's on full display right now.
Good work from the top here by Erin Blanchfield.
Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
Lot
tight.
of pressure on this choke, John. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Well, if you're watching her compete for the first time, you're wondering if the commentators know what they're talking about. We told you all about her ground game, her BJJ credentials, and yet not a single takedown attempt this far.
Not one attempt. You know, you could tell me a lot of things in the build to a fight. But if you'd have told me she would not have attempted a takedown, I would have called you a liar right to your face. But to this point, she has not even level changed. She is fighting a different type of fight tonight, one that we have not seen from her in the octagon before.
30 seconds to go in the round. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Blanchfield gets the takedown here late in the round. It's a strategy you see from a lot of high-level fighters to try to sway the judges late in the round. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Blanchfield's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh my goodness, she's got it beat.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Into that round. Your submission game is on point, but your defense is even better. You still look good, but you did lose that round. This round, you have to battle back.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spot, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so the jab shoots her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
I'm not an analyst, but I have to admit to being surprised that she hasn't even attempted a takedown at this point in the fight.
It's crazy to think that someone has such a dominant skill and is not trying to take advantage of it. Someone needs to get in her ear and say, start wrestling, because right now you are falling behind.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Blanchfield going for the takedown, but unable to land. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Blanchfield.
Nice job blocking her.
Blanchfield's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Well-placed switch kick there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. She's officially wobbled now. Oh, big shots landed by her now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Namajunas. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
Blanchfield's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Namajunas.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Under 90 seconds to go. Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Blanchfield going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range.
Nice.
All right, she's in the full guard here. Blanchfield's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Oh, great submission defense. All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in, she doesn't give you any chances. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission.
Well, Namajunas is back in half guard.
And now she's in mount.
Nice positional control here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Final seconds of round 3. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Heading back to the corner now. Blanchfield's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
Hard and fast and get those arms.
All right, let us get you some replays now from that previous round. She absorbed a whole lot of damage, and now she's dealing with a cut that candidly above the eye could be in a much better location.
This is a bad place, J.A. The blood is leaking down her face. She looks a bit dejected. She looks concerned because she is getting pieced up by her opponent. And now, to top it off, there's a cut right over the top of her eye. She is in a lot of trouble, Eddie.
Yeah, and we got the best cut men and women in the world, but I'm not sure there's anything that they're going to be able to do to completely stop the bleeding. Let's get to the next round. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Effective with the jab.
Straight punch lands.
Oh, what technique for her there on that side kick. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Blanchfield gets caught with that punch. Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time. Erin Blanchfield's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Oh, Superman punch. Swing and a miss with that punch by Blanchfield.
Beautiful job landing that head kick.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Namajunas' kick blocked. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Just missing on the high kick there. Thug Rose gets touched by that kick there.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Oh, hook to the head by Erin Blanchfield. Straight right hand, but she misses. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Namajunas starting to enter that flow state with her jab. Nice uppercut. Battling for hooks. Namajunas' nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Just unable to quite find that range.
Do not back up. Let's go forward now.
Push kick there to the body.
She closes the distance and gets single collar.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed. Oh, she's got a triangle, DC. That looks tight. Might be a case of tap or nap.
It is going to be an attack and armbar.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Oh, nice.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions.
Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke. Ooh, that rear naked choke is tight.
Oh.
I'd have been out. She got out.
She got out of that position. Way to stay confident and comfortable under attack.
And now she ends up in a dominant position. Wow. Well, Namajunas is in half guard. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now, the cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there, should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready? You ready?
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh!
John, she's hurt. She's done. It looks like it's over.
Big right hand there.
That one landed clean.
Well, new round, same result as she continues to attack the body. Blanchfield gets back up. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landing.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight. She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Well, the visible damage on her body really starting to develop now. She's got to answer some of these body strikes or this fight's going to end soon.
Well, she's got to block something in return. You can't wait until the attack is finished to try to throw something. You can't wait to try to defend. You got to be first. You got to be first with your offense if you want to deter your opponent from going to these body shots.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing... Oh!
This could be it.
She's right here.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Namajunas. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get it.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get your guard passed. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Blanchfield's strike attempt there is blocked.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
That's how you do it. Beautiful kick by her there.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
While the crowd's starting to react every time she hits another body kick. Corner doesn't seem to want to get involved, but we might get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, we may get a stoppage. And the corner, they know they're fighting. They know how tough she is. But maybe she shouldn't have to rely on that. Hey, I'm not one that's throwing the towel, but maybe they should be. She gets in very close and gets in the single collar.
Connection by her there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. Namajunas' eye now closing up. Oh, she put everything into that one. Huge kick.
Huge shots going on right here. She's wobbling bad, J.A.
1 minute to go in the fight. Namajunas is taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside position. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Nice. Nicely done. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Namajunas' kick is blocked.
Oh, she is hurting for certain. There's that left hand.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, the
Ladies and
official
gentlemen,
decision is in. It
after 5
resides with the
rounds,
venerable
we go to the
Bruce
judges'
Buffer.
scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Erin Cold-Blooded Blanchfield.
All right, so she finally cracks a smile there. She gets her hand raised by unanimous decision, and certainly at times looked like maybe the finish would materialize. It didn't. Nonetheless, she gets a W, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day.
If you were waiting for that smile, it wasn't going to happen until the fight was over. Now she can relax a little bit